Success is often portrayed as a dramatic event, a breakthrough moment, a lucky break, or a sudden realization that changes everything. But in reality, success is built over time, piece by piece, through small, almost unnoticeable improvements. This is the power of the 1% rule. The idea that if you commit to improving by just 1% every day, the results will compound into something extraordinary. Yet, most people fail because they focus on big, immediate transformations rather than consistent progress. Are you someone who has set ambitious goals only to abandon them because progress felt too slow? Have you ever wondered why some people succeed while others, despite their efforts, remain stuck? The truth is, it's not about talent, luck, or even effort. It's about compounding tiny improvements over time. If you're tired of inconsistency, of starting and stopping, of feeling like you're not making any progress, then this is for you. The 1% rule isn't about instant success. It's about creating unstoppable momentum that leads to long-term transformation. So, if you're ready to unlock your potential, hit that subscribe button and let's begin. The science of small improvements, the power of compounding, is one of the most misunderstood yet fundamental principles of success. Compounding doesn't just apply to money, it applies to habits, skills, mindset, and every area of life. Let's break it down mathematically. Imagine you improve by just 1% every day. That's barely noticeable at first. But over a year, those tiny improvements compound, and by the end of 365 days, you're 37 times better than where you started. Now let's flip it. If you decline by just 1% every day, by neglecting small tasks, skipping small efforts, you don't stay the same. You decline almost to zero. This is why so many people feel stuck. They underestimate the power of small choices, both positive and negative. Understanding this changes everything. Instead of chasing perfection, you focus on daily micro improvements. Instead of worrying about massive success, you concentrate on getting just slightly better every single day. Over time, those small improvements become unstoppable growth. Why? Small changes beat big overhauls. When people want to improve, they often attempt huge lifestyle changes. They decide to start working out for an hour every day, read 5 books a month, wake up at 5 a.m., or completely cut out junk food. And for a few days, they feel motivated. But soon, the effort becomes overwhelming. The brain resists drastic shifts. It prefers familiarity. This is why most people fail at building good habits. The initial effort is too extreme, making it unsustainable. But when you focus on 1% daily improvements, the effort feels so small that your brain doesn't resist. Instead of reading a whole book in a day, read just 1 page. Instead of running 5 miles, start with 5 minutes. Instead of completely changing your diet, just drink 1 extra glass of water. These micro changes may seem insignificant, but over time they lead to massive, long-lasting transformation. Reprogramming the mind for the 1% rule. Most people fail because they rely on motivation, which is unreliable. Motivation comes and goes. The key to real success isn't effort, it's systems and identity shifts. Instead of thinking, "I want to be fit," tell yourself, "I am someone who never misses a workout." Instead of saying, "I want to be successful," start believing, "I am someone who improves a little every day." Instead of forcing discipline, design your environment to make success automatic. Once your small habits become part of your identity, they become effortless. This is the real power of the 1% rule. It's not about doing more, it's about becoming the person who naturally grows every day. How the 1% rule shapes every area of life. This principle applies to everything. Self-improvement. Reading 1 extra page a day leads to dozens of books per year. Health and fitness. Just 5 extra push-ups daily lead to massive long-term results. Wealth building. Investing a small amount consistently leads to financial freedom. Relationships. Making tiny efforts to appreciate people transforms personal and professional life. BC. Compounding effect works for or against you. It's your choice. Small positive changes lead to exponential growth, while small negative habits lead to decline. The hidden enemy. Why people quit. Too soon. Most people quit before success arrives. because they don't understand the valley of disappointment. When C, you start improving, results are invisible at first. You're putting in the effort, but it feels like nothing is changing. This is where most people give up. But the reality is, progress is happening underneath the surface. Like water heating, up before it boils, growth is slow before it becomes explosive. The key is to stay consistent, even when progress seems invisible. How to stay on track with the 1% rule: track progress. Focus on consistency, not results. Understand delayed gratification. The best rewards come from long-term discipline. Redesign your environment. Make it easy to succeed and hard to fail. Shift your identity. Become the person who naturally grows, rather than someone who tries. These small shifts ensure that progress becomes automatic rather than forced. Final push. The unstoppable power of small wins. So, what's next? It's simple. Start today. Choose one tiny action and commit to it. Don't aim for massive transformation, just 1% improvement daily. Success isn't built in a day, but when you apply the 1% rule, you create unstoppable momentum over time. If you found this valuable, make sure to subscribe, because learning and improving every day is the first step to a better life. Remember, you are only one small improvement away from a completely different future.